So, silver. What will happen with the white metal this coming week? Well, I happen to think that it will actually rebound this week given the events that occurred last week. Now, if you look at this 1 month graph here of the S&P 500, what you see here is a bottoming of the S&P 500 right around January 29th. This is right around the time when hedge funds had to cover their losses from the GameStop short squeeze. Then, the following week, it rebounded. I happen to believe it's my hypothesis that what we saw this previous week with the S&P 500 coming down was something similar, given the fact that GameStop actually rose dramatically in price on Thursday and Friday, and I assume the same thing probably happened with institutional investors, and they had to cover their losses. So there's the possibility that we could see a rebound in silver prices. And this would just essentially help the overall trajectory of silver's price movement. Now, here is Google Trends. And as you can see here, generally there's a momentum in silver as a search term in Google, being around 50, 55, 58, 60, high 50s, mid 50s to low 60s. And as you can see here, in the early part of February, there is the initial rumors of a silver short squeeze, and the search volume of silver just skyrocketed. It's come down, but it's actually started to come up a little bit, and it's kind of hovering in decent territory. And to me, that's a good sign. And if you take a look at some of the news reports here about silver, especially on Kitco, things look pretty promising. Check this out. Silver is another precious metal that is positioned to do very well in these commodity super cycles, according to analysts. Quote, silver is used in solar panels significantly. It hasn't grown as much as wind and hydro, but it is an important component within the solar industry. If you do look at the longer term dynamics, it will benefit as a result, Hines explained. Silver can go as high as $60 this year, said John Dean, former JP Morgan MD and now CEO of Travio. He says, short term, silver is your best trade. There is a lack of silver around the world. There is not much silver at any refineries, and getting your hands on physical silver is difficult. There is still a risk of a real silver squeeze, Dean told Kitco. Now, if you take a look at some of the major online bullion dealers, you can see some of this playing out. Now, take a look here on SD Bullion. There's a note here on the website on the homepage stating, due to unprecedented demand, we are currently experiencing shipping delays of 10 plus business days after payment clears. And take a look here from ATMEX. Due to order volume, we are experiencing a 3 to 5 day delay in processing times. And here's a message from our CEO. And if you click this link, you'll land up on this message here stating the following: ATMEX statement on current market conditions, February 26, 2021 update. And it states, thanks to the significant efforts of the ATMEX team, we have continued to make significant progress in getting caught up on orders. To give you an idea of the magnitude, with not operating full shifts due to weather for much of last week, we worked the entire weekend. Even more impressive is we had more than 30 volunteers from other parts of the company come in on their weekend to help get orders out. This type of commitment and teamwork makes me proud to be a part of this company. Now, if you look further, you can see what's going on with product availability. Here we go with production silver. This has been our top selling area for several weeks now. And again, when you take a look at the Google Trends data, you can see why. Moving on, as some of you may know, we run our own mint. and have taken steps to increase capacity. Additionally, two of our mint partners are now producing 2 times the average volume for APMEX on a weekly basis. All of this allows us to have live products on our minimized delays. Some of our competitors claim to have live products, but they take more than 2 weeks to fill orders. That is not the case at APMEX, and they may be throwing some shots at the longer delays here at SD Bullion. But here's the thing, guys. At the end of the day, I do think that a rebound will likely happen this week for silver, just given the fact that what we had here at the end of the week was just a short term issue, in my opinion. And we will soon see silver prices rebound. Now, take a look here. This is a graph of silver ounces sold by APMEX. And essentially, they've just been rising on February 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. They've just been rising dramatically. And this is under the hashtag silver squeeze. So this silver squeeze thing is happening, guys. People are going out there buying silver, physical silver. They're buying shares of PSLV. Some are buying SLV and more. So I wouldn't be surprised, again, I've mentioned this before, that this coinciding with the oncoming stimulus will help silver go higher. Now, remember, on this Kitco article, there's a mention that from John Dean here that they expect silver to get to $60 this year. So we'll see if that happens. And hopefully it happens pretty soon, given all of the dynamics that we see within the markets. But guys, let me know what you think. Do you think that silver will get to $60 this year? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion for goldandsilvertoday.com.